I woke up in a bit of a state today, the kind of state where you want to sort of stay in bed for the rest of your life. 2 days ago, I did a 24-hour stream where I drew for 24 hours, and I think it might have taken away some of my life points. It also happens to be one of the biggest storms that I've seen this winter, and I have to go outside a few times. I somehow found my way to the kitchen, even though I do not know where I woke up today. All I know is that I woke up and my labubu was staring at me. So let's put this on. This is the mug of choice today. It's very nice. Oh my god, okay, I forgot that I already put a pot in. We're starting really well. First shot is done. Let's put the other one in. Look at these little cupcakes. I've managed to make a decision, and that is because I came into the studio. It looks like a meteor fell in it. I think it would be impossible to even try and be productive in here today, and I might have to make an attempt to look like a human being instead of a mummy that was found in a tomb from 1 million years ago. This is the first area I will be attempting. It is looking quite horrendous. I have accumulated some alcoholics that I did not finish during that stream. I will try and explain how things turned out to be as crazy as they ended up being. However, now I have to deal with the aftermath. I think the coffee has been working, so let's use that caffeine power. I just finished up the adventure of cleaning this particular section. I have a few more sections to go in the studio. I'm a bit ashamed to show you the next one because it is pretty much the area where I put everything from this table onto the other table. I need to know if you guys do that too. I pretty much start by putting everything just in another area, and now like this is all clean but everything is on the other table. Which if you do that while you clean in sections too, please let me know because I would like to feel less alone. This is the state of the current conditions. You may notice some things literally just moved from over there to over here. There are also signs of that 24-hour on this table. I did go through most of those. There's so many coffee cups. I don't even understand how I have this many coffee cups. It doesn't make sense. I believe it is time to speedrun this, even though it'll probably take me about 100 hours. Every time things get to this state, I promise myself that I won't ever let it happen again. Yet somehow I find myself here every time. I better hurry up because I have so many prints to take to the post office. Yet another area has been conquered. This one was very satisfying. This is where we will be doing the prints, but I still have more of this studio to fix. So let's bloody do it. This is typically the nook area. This is where I relax. It's where I game. But now it has just become somewhere to put things on. I believe it's time to do the final cleaning chapter. And I would like to thank Labubu for giving me the power to do this. Let's bloody go. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Now there is one very important thing left to do, and that is to put the damn big light off. I think that took about 1 billion hours, and now I'm about to spend about 1 billion more packing these giveaway prints. So let's pack after I show you the final reveal of the clean studio. I I have the list of giveaways and orders right here. It's sort of overwhelming looking at them all because it is a lot of work, but I will somehow find a way to speedrun them. I've had over 4 shots of coffee now, so I think that that will assist. As you can tell, my hand is a bit shaky, the one holding a mic, which means that it's all worked very well. This box here is my vault. It is pretty much the place where I put everything that I've printed so that I have stock. We are about to go into the vault and I will show you which ones we will be packaging today. We'll get the station ready. I also like writing on a bunch of little cards, which I do have prepared. These are the ones. There's a bunch of them and hopefully there's enough of those too for today. Found a lot more tissue paper, which is great. Let's open those up. Okay, so the first one that we are packing is the siren. This is an older piece from a few years ago, and it's really cool to see this one go. It's time to write a little note, and then I just pop it on, and I hope that they always read the back of it. Got to pop it in the tube now. Now we've got to do that 100 more times. This is Exodus. It is the first time I did a clown piece. And yes, they also won this in the giveaway, so that will be going with them. Okay, next one is Insatiable. Let's go get that. Insatiable, Insatiable, Insatiable. This is Insatiable. It is also one of my older pieces. This is actually one of the first pieces that I sort of went dark artish with. I was so afraid to share it with the internet because up until that point, I'd only drawn sculptures and very innocent looking portraits. So it was a big change in the direction of my art and one that I'll never forget. I've been sending off my own prints for about 3 years now. I've enjoyed running my own business so much. I do want to make a video where I sort of focus on explaining how I got to where I am. And if you're someone who has been wanting to start your own business, your website, and put your prints on the internet, well, I have so much advice that I've accumulated. So I would love to make something that can help out with that sort of thing. The next one is Rotten Nectar. This was a really experimental piece where I did some crazy textures in here. And it seems to be a very common favorite one, which I've been happy to see. Let me just double check that they got one of those. I just had a look at the weather outside too, and it is still looking very catastrophic. So this should be a very interesting post office run. I will make sure to take care of the prints while I'm out there, but I don't know if I'll be able to take care of myself. I love a little challenge. I feel like we're smashing through these. The next one is Mousetrap. Beautiful. This one is Mousetrap. So most of these are the giveaways, as I've said a few times. I've been doing the giveaways for a few months now, and I feel like it's been such a fun thing to do. It's so nice to have so many people from the community receive the work because I know that these prints can be a little bit pricey as well. So it's nice that a lot of people are able to get these even when it's difficult for them to. I don't really do giveaways anywhere but on Twitch. If you guys want to check out my Twitch channel, it's hextir, and I've got it linked down in the description as well. Ow. Next one is The Ritual. Oh, cool, cool. Now this one is a very different piece and I did it this year. I wanted to try something different and do something other than a portrait. So I took that zoom away and did an entire bedroom scene. I think that this has also been a favorite lately and it did surprise me because it's so different than my other work. But it is always incredible to see the support and I was very happy that people like this one. I hope I don't run out of this gold tape. I bought it in a big pack of tapes and I have loved it so much, but I feel like it's coming near its end. Next one is Point Blank. This one isn't only a favorite, it is a best seller. I think it is probably one of the most common things that I see in my orders lately. Here is Point Blank. I think it's got to do with the eyes and the water and just the combination of its energy. But yeah, it's a very big favorite. It came to an end. No. Okay, I'll have to find another tape now. That's really sad. I think we need to have a tape funeral. I think the gold really suited the red on those tags, but I've also written out a lot of blue ones. So maybe we can do some blue themed ones next. Found this green floral one, and I think that will suit these tags. So I'm actually out of tubes, but I did find some triangles. Can't open it. Oh my God. Oh, I like this next one. This is one more slice. I am so happy when I see this one sell. It is by far the most unhinged one that I've done. So it always brings me joy when you guys like that sort of stuff too. Due to running out of tubes and triangles, I might actually have to cut this sort of short, which works out well because I think the post office is closing soon. So I might actually make it there on time if I don't do as many as I thought I would. Let's speed run the rest of these. And lastly, we have transmutation, which is pretty much the all-time favorite. It is the first time that I tried to draw light, and this is pretty much the drawing that made me go viral as an artist on the internet. I think people thought it was interesting to see how someone can draw light, even though a lot of people wanted to argue if I was drawing light or if I was just using light on the paper to make it look like light. Really fun stuff, that comment section. Always joy. So I didn't get to pack as many as I wanted to, but there are still, I think this is 12 or 11. The next step is to package them securely with a bunch of tape, I don't know, a bunch of different things like that. And then I will do the customs form. So quick little time lapse. Now it's time to get ready and head into town. I cannot wait to get out there. It looks so nice. You guys might have to pray for me a little bit because it looks like I might need a boat. And I don't really have one, so we're gonna have to paddle with this prince maybe. It is time to get really cozy in this section again. I really want to do some sketchbook stuff. I don't know if I've shown you guys this, but it's a little book that has prompts in it, and I've done some of them so far, but it's got random things like this. A little dumpling, someone floating down a river. That was me today. Yeah, so we might do one of those, or we might do like a little sketch. I'm not sure. What I do have to do first though is a bit of meal prep because the next few days are going to be pretty crazy in here. So one thing that I don't want to have to worry about is food.
With J.K. Rowling, I don't give a fuck.
Ew! Ew! I should have let that marinate a bit longer. compared to how I woke up today, I feel like I'm ending the day pretty well. I hope that tomorrow morning it will not be the same. However, even if it is, I saw today that it's possible to do things when you really think that you won't. I had a really nice little drawing session just now and I feel like I've totally relaxed. The last thing I'll do today is probably just play some more video games and watch my friends on Twitch. And besides that, there is nothing else planned. So total relaxation. I'm really glad I have the main part of my food prepared for the next few days. That is also a relief. My productivity from today has bled into the other days. So I've never done one of these day in my life as a freaking chaotic artist before. But if you guys did like these, please let me know down below in the comment section because I have been trying a few new things and I like knowing exactly how you like them as well. So it helps a lot with the channel. It helps me knowing what you guys like. And if you want more of the drawing sessions too, I would love to do more of those. So thank you very much to everybody who hung out until this point. And if you did, put a black heart in the comment section. I will see you guys next time.